Come on, how do you do it? How do you do it? If I didn't know any better, I would think that you were the CEO of YouTube or something like that. How are you always there? Always there. You're always there. You're always, 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 always there. We're getting taken down for copyright. We're getting taken down. Jane Caulfield, good to see you. Stop going live at midnight. I'm trying. My life is supposed to be getting easier and more mellow. It's gotten a little bit crazy in the last few days, but I'm trying to get back to that safe place. I was trying to say spot and place at the same time. My safe place. What's up, Kodiak? Michael Barros. ¿Cómo están? What's up, Beto? Always watching, always in the shadows. I love it. Killer Dad, what's up? What's up? Wi-Fi Hoarder. Miles Cyrus. Okay. Okay, DB. DB acting up. The DXJC56 Grandmaster Jesse bringing back the colorful commentary. I'm doing my best. Slowly but surely. It's all about that quantity over quality. What's up from Alaska? Hey, Troy, Alaska. I've been thinking about, I'd like to visit Alaska. That would be trippy. I missed the last one because it was past my bedtime. I don't know why I thought I was gonna say past my prime. I'm too used to all this sports lingo. Jane Caulfield was like, "Man, I tried to watch the last one, but I was past my prime." Puras Jumbo Jacks. What's up, Ark? Thank you, GM. Hearing your angelic voice fills me with emotions I need to reconcile. Hey, I'm just here to help you on your journey, homie. I'm just here to help you on that journey. Oh, Miley Cyrus. I was like, Miles Cyrus. I was like, isn't that her? Doesn't she have like a sister brother or something like that? Or I don't know. I can't keep up, man. I thought she did. I thought she had like a brother that was a sister or something. I don't know how that goes anymore. It's week to week, you know. Tio Peto. Who's Peto? The Sledging. What's up, Orion? Drunken MMA Truthers. Glad to be back. The Warning. The best band in Mexico has a English name. That's crazy. The AFC. Oh, snap. That's a real thing? Jane Caulfield, I feel past my prime. Never. What's up, Jenga? Did you see Ilya on JRE? Man, I watched since the last time we talked about it. I watched like the first 10 minutes and then I got distracted and I never got back. I was trying to watch Ilya Tapoera on JRE. I turned around for 1 second because it's Easter and then the Pope died and I'm like, oh snap. This sounds like the beginning of a knock-knock joke. And then I heard that JD Vance killed him or something like that. I don't know what's going on. We're starting a war. JD Vance stink palmed him. Oh, if you know, you know. You remember. Southsider, fool. You're talking Central Cali. I'm standing in the middle. I'm holding up the fence, homie. I'm stuck in the middle with you. Yeah, Tapoera, he started at first he was like a little like humble, like I'm gonna speak with my hands kind of dude, but now he kind of just needs to shut up a little bit, huh? Sure, you ready? Sure, you ready? Um The holy war. They're gonna start a holy war. Dang it. They're trying to take the attention off of JFK, right? Hold up, I gotta respond to this text real quick. Let me see. Let me see if I got something. Promotion, social. Is it in my spam? Is it in my No, I didn't get anything. All right. Charlie, I'm fighting in no holy war. What's up, XMPE? I put pineapple in my burrito. Ooh. Ooh, the power of Christ compels you. Oh, ooh, hey, that's what they said killed the Pope. Oh, hey, even the Catholics didn't like this Pope, right? Like no one's getting upset about this, right? Even the Catholics didn't like this Pope. For this Pope to the Catholics is like Mario Yamasaki to like the fight, or like what's a better example? Um, it's like oh, who's that really annoying dude that kept saying stop the fight? The Pope to Catholics is like that dude to MMA fans. Like no one liked that fool anyway, right? I've never heard of any. That sounds like some Chipotle kind of nonsense right there. I feel like Chipotle would be putting pineapples in burritos all day. Can anybody confirm? Are there any white ladies in the chat who eat Chipotle on the regular? I don't even like pineapple on my pizza. Every once in a while, you know how like sometimes when you get French fries from somewhere and then there's like a random curly fry in there because they're kind of like in the same neighborhood, and every once in a while you get a pizza. You didn't even order that abomination, but like a pineapple snuck into the box. I don't even like that. It feels like all contaminated. But burrito. Has anybody ever done that before? Of course, Troy. It's good to see you. Good to be seen. Dan Hardy, that fool. The Pope to the Catholics is like Dan Hardy to MMA fans. So I don't know if anybody's tripping, to be honest with you. It's sad that the UFC doesn't have any personalities that are unique. Bryce Mitchell is the only unique personality, but we don't want to have that conversation. I mean, it's true. It's true. It's like um Bryce Mitchell might kind of be doing the whole Kobe Covington thing. Like Bryce Mitchell probably thinks that the earth is like the roundest thing that's ever been round. Like for all we know, Bryce Mitchell has like a boyfriend or something like that. For all we know, Bryce Mitchell has a boyfriend and they watch round earth documentaries together and they put pineapples in their burritos. For all we know, I mean, this could legitimately just be his Kobe Covington era, where he's exciting with this, but now he can't win a fight. That's how we define the Kobe Covington template. That's the Kobe Covington era for Bryce Mitchell. I think you just hit something on the pineapple. Thank you for that. Um, a lot of the Roman Catholics call the Pope progressive, but we Catholics can't deny him or what he says since it comes from the Holy Spirit. Is this my homie Alejandro hiding in the chat? Is this your burner account? Nah, respect, respect, respect. I get it. My best homie is Catholic, and we debate all the time about how the fool could be like this and that and crazy and liberal, and he could have like children in his basement and blah 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 blah. But because he's on the seat of Moses, he could do no wrong. Like I'm like, bro, but I'm not gonna get into that right now. Respect. I mean, at least we're on the same. I mean, Jesus, right? I mean, at least we're. Whew, let's just hold hands and um, very progressive. Yeah, yeah. Pineapple only in smoothies, bro. Keep it segregated from my food. I mean, even a smoothie. I mean, I like smoothies, but I mean, look, I love smoothies and I love pineapples, but I feel like putting a pineapple in a smoothie is kind of like putting a tomato in there. It's like, give me some strawberries, give me some bananas, give me some kiwis, but you start putting a pineapple, that's more like a, oh no, I was, no, you're right. I was thinking milkshake. Pineapple is a good smoothie. You're right. I retract that. And kiwi would be a weird milkshake. That's why I got stuck. I was like, where am I going with this? You don't like al pastor? No, is that like how you say the Pope in Spanish? Like whether it's the Pope or the pastor, whatever. It's like, I mean, it's supposed to be all Jesus, right? Which is not, because it becomes all about his mom and like every other saint that's ever existed. But aside from that, Pope, pastor, whatever it is, I know it's a sad day for some people. Um, I'm not here I'm not here to feed into your sadness. All right, I'm here to help you get distracted and take your mind off of things. All right. Thank you, Jairo. Thank you. I hope you feel better, Jairo. Um, Pineapple just by itself. Pineapple is probably one of my favorite fruits ever. And then I went to this place. I went to this restaurant a few months ago, and they had like this pineapple. It was like an agua fresca kind of thing. It was like pineapple juice drink kind of thing. And then I fell in love, and I kept going back and getting some. And Marilena's like, "A4, it's like $7 a drink. You need to chill out." So then she learned how to start making it at home, and I was like, "All right, that's what's up." And then she only made it one time ever, and I was like, "Okay." Um, I thought we just had to ask forgiveness once a month. That's, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone for tonight. Catholics need to go sit. Wait, I'm not trying. I don't want to start drama between anybody. I love pineapples. I just don't want it like, I don't want a pineapple in my meatloaf. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a pineapple in my pizza pocket. You know? Wait, that's a bad example because there's a lot of weirdos that like it on pizza. I don't want a pineapple in my lasagna. You know what I'm saying? God bless you, Grandmaster. I hope you have faith in Christ for your salvation. I do. I do. That's why I argue with my Catholic friend, because I'm like, in Christ, not in this and that and the other thing and the other thing and the other thing and the other and the other and the other thing. But that's not what this is about right now. That's not what this is about right now. I don't, it could be an emotional day for some of us. I'm not trying to come at you like that. Um, I love pineapple. I just ate half of one with my chicken drums. Pineapple, top 10 foods of I love. Yup, I love pineapple. I love pineapple. Um, now there's a thing at Panda Express. It's like the sweet fire pineapple chicken something. So that's why when you said, like, back in the old days, I would have been like, pineapple and chicken, what? But there's this thing at Panda Express. If you never tried it, it's the sweet fire onion something, pineapple chicken something. Oh my goodness, it's unbelievable. So I could get down with that. Hey, I appreciate that, Mike Lang. I appreciate that very much, because after I get off here, it, it never ends. Marilena is When I quit my job, Marilena's like, cool, now you're my employee. And there's some things that she needs me to help her with. It's like Groundhog Day. I say that every stream. There's some stuff she wants me to help her with after this, and I'm probably gonna put in the AirPods and listen to Kill Tony right after this. Jairo, taco el pastor pork con pineapples. Taco al pastor, taco al pastor pork. So that was like the Pope's favorite meal, or that was the Pope's last meal. So the Pope knew he was gonna die. His last meal was the tacos for the Pope with pork. Wait, pork with pineapples. Tacos with pork and pineapples. I'm not gonna judge. He had pork for his last meal. Maybe it was like that one scripture where, because of Paul was rebuking Peter, because Peter was like, hey, we can't eat pork. And then Paul was like, Charlie, that's not how we get down anymore. It's not what goes into your mouth, for it's what comes out of your mouth. And maybe that was like a last declaration that the Pope or the pastor, whatever you want to call him, was trying to make, that you could, maybe that was like his last sermon, that you could make it into the gates even if you eat pork, which is very convenient because I just had a bunch of chorizo today. So that's good timing. Ron Mon, thank you, Jairo. Ron Mon, Grandmaster, do you like any Latin comedians? I'm trying. I'm trying to be honest, but I'm trying not to be negative. Latin comedians. I mean, there might be a bunch that I'm just not exposed to that I don't know of, so I don't want to make it sound like I don't like them just because I don't mention their name. I mean, he seems like a really annoying person, but I remember I used to just bust up on the bus when we listened to like the George Lopez stand-up comedy sets. But you know who I think is really funny, but I've never even heard any of his stand-up? That dude that comes on Tiger Valley, Jaime. That dude's funny. Just his personality, just his timing, the way everything. I was gonna say the way he talks, but that might be messed up. But stand-up, maybe George Lopez from like 25 years ago. I don't know. I don't really look at things in those terms, you know. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Um, have you ever had white pineapple? Is that a thing? What's up, Ricky LaFleur? That's awesome. I was an atheist all my life and became a Christian a few months ago. Praise God. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. You know what? That's the thing with a lot of like atheists and like agnostics or whatever, people that are like so anti-God that they're like they're actively searching for ammo to disprove him and hate against him. And if you're truly pursuing that, eventually you'll find like, oh snap, like you did. And there's a lot of Christians who are like cultural Christians, where their mom and dad just said, hey, we're Christians, and they're like, all right, cool, and they'll never go on that pursuit. So in a very strong, significant way, you're much more there than they ever will be, because they were just, it's like that, like a Christian nepotism kind of thing, where they're just like, oh, I guess we're Christians and we got Bibles and we go to church. But you going on that journey and all that, I mean, you really, there's a different way that you could articulate it. You did that, boots on the ground kind of thing. So that's heavy. That means a lot. um Jairo Ruiz went to a fancy place. They served me a spicy chicken fried rice in a grilled pineapple. It was sensual. Everybody. Wait a minute. It was in a grilled pineapple. It was inside the pineapple? Went to a fancy place, spicy chicken, fried rice. Bro, you got photos or something? Do they have photos of the menu? Is this place in California? I need to go there. Oh man. Oh, chicken fried rice. Ooh, was this an Asian place? Is it called chicken fried rice anywhere if it's like but Asian places? Yeah, Shauna Rain. What up, GM from Nebraska? 42-pound gain a week. What a Paddy eat? A featherweight division. Imagine. um, yeah, so we're gonna touch on Paddy Pimblett being a fatty Pimblett in a little bit. Cause that's what the title is, huh? I'm about to talk about that for 5 seconds. It's crazy. He's depressed. Paddy Pimblett is a depressed individual. Only depressed people eat like that. Um, oh, that's cool. We hit a PR for Jane Caulfield. Brr, 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 brr. Um, do you ever dislike being on camera? Yeah. Um, especially when I'm doing a bunch of editing and I'm having to look at myself constantly and I'm like, you need to get in better shape, or look at you had a pimple, you look disgusting, or you had a piece of something in your teeth, or you had some cheese in your eye or whatever, like whatever. I'm just very hypercritical of myself. Um mm, Mike Lang, are you telling us Paddy Pimblett ate 40 pounds of pineapple in 1 week? He was no, I'm not. No, I'm not saying that. That would be ridiculous. I'm saying he ate 40 pounds of chicken fried rice out of a grilled pineapple because that was irresistible. Now, just eating 40 pounds of pineapple, that would be foolish. Eating 40 pounds of chicken fried rice would be foolishness. But eating 40 pounds, I correct myself, eating 42 pounds of chicken fried rice out of a grilled pineapple. Now that's acceptable. That's a headline. Um Hava Owens MMA. GM, I think I still hold the record in my state for the most weight regained for a fight. So I can't really say anything. Man, I hope you're all right. I hope you're treating yourself good. I don't know if you're still in the same weight class. I hope you're being healthy. Man, I don't know how you do it. I love food too much. Dang, yeah. I hope you're safe. Um, so see, Moises, I like my pineapple tangy. That's one of the reasons why I like it. So I don't know if I would like the white pineapple. It would taste a little flavorless probably to me. What's Oh, they're asking Mike Lang. You're gonna be making videos about me soon, I promise. Says Brian Bueno. Brian Bueno. Brian Bueno. And the challenger, Brian Bueno. I hope it's true. I hope it's true. What's nepotism? It's just like when you get like a basic way of saying it is like your free pass to something just because your parents or someone that came before you was like, hey, we paved the way, now you can it's like if your grandpa founded Nike and then he's about to die and he's like, here's the keys, you're the owner now. It's like you didn't even have to do nothing for it. They just said, you're the guy. Your dad was a Hollywood actor and they're like, hey, now you're an actor. How come I can't even act? You don't have to. Your dad got you in. Um Oh, I don't eat seafood. I don't eat seafood. I don't look at seafood. I don't touch seafood. I don't smell seafood. It smells disgusting. It smells like a fish tank. I don't understand why anybody I have a suspicion nobody likes seafood. I don't truly believe that anybody likes seafood. I suspect that people just talk about it and act like it because it's trendy. You're supposed to eat seafood. You're supposed to get together and have sushi. Oh, look, sushi. California roast spring roll. Did you have the sushi? Did you man, eat some French fries. Get a sirloin steak. Nobody likes sushi. It stinks. I know people that like seafood. And I'll talk to them about the smell and the texture. They're like, I know, stop talking about it. And I'm like, oh, I don't mind if you talk about my steak. I don't mind if you talk about my chicken sandwich, talk about the smell, talk about the texture, talk about how it looks. How come you get grossed out when I talk about seafood? Because it's nasty. And now my dog's barking. Half Japanese. I don't think you could be. I think being Asian and not liking seafood is like being a white man and not liking flip flops or something. I don't know. That's the best thing I could think of. Dude, stop wearing flip flops. Wear shoes. I don't want to see your toes. I don't want to have that imagery. I don't want to know what another man's toes look like. All right. Put some shoes on. These fools are getting too comfortable out here. Bro. Trying to eat at Red Robin and I look over, I got to see some dude's toes. Nobody wants to see that. It's disgusting. That's what's up, Rob's neighbor. Jairo Ruiz. I'm eating sopa de marisco right now. Square up, fool. Ay, 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 ay. Hey, to to each his own level of mercury. To each his own bottom feeders. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge. I eat some stuff that some other people might not like. Some of you might not like hot Cheetos. Some of you might not like, I don't know. Everything I eat is normal. So if you don't like it, I don't understand your problem. I just called out for what he said. Hey, no disrespect. I'm speaking objectively. Don't take it personal. Like a Mexican that likes to wake up early. Man, I was struggling to wake up today. I don't know how I did it when I had a full-time job. I kind of had to wake up for something today. And it was rough. Flip flops and socks. Acceptable. Acceptable. I love you, boy. You just somebody saying that they dislike hot Cheetos is like the people the other day saying that they get offended when a waiter gives them a refill without them asking. It's nonsensical. It's not how dare just imagine you're just eating with somebody and your waiter refills your drink. This is you right here. Did I just see what I think I saw right now? Becky, did this just happen? Did you see that? That that waiter just had the nerve to give me more beverage. Did you see that? I didn't even ask for it. I didn't even wave him over. I didn't even say, excuse me. I was in the middle. I was taking a bite and they came and gave me more Coca-Cola. How dare he? Why would he do that? Now I have to feel obligated to drink it or what? Or am I paying extra for it? No, I'm not paying extra. What's another reason that I could be upset? Hurry, tell me, because I don't want to feel like an idiot. Because I'm mad. He gave me a refill and I didn't ask for it. Because that's crazy, right? It's not crazy? Okay. But still, I mean, it's stupid, right? Look at how it looks when you see it acted out in front of you. You feel stupid now, right? I forgive you. I don't understand. There was a big old debate about that the other day. People say, I don't like it. I don't like it. If I'm at a restaurant and I don't specifically ask for a refill, they better not give me a refill. What? What? It's just more. It's just some more. If you don't want it, don't drink it. The other day I was at a restaurant and I was just being stupid with the lady. And I was gonna get a chicken thing, a grilled chicken thing. And then I was like, oh, excuse me, is it free range? And she was like, um, uh, I don't know why. And I was like, because I only eat the non-free range. Because if it's free range and it's out there and it's happy and is living his life and is running around, I don't want to kill it. I want a depressed chicken. I want a chicken that wants to die. I don't understand that. I think you're a bunch of sickos out there when you're like, I only eat free range chicken, free range eggs, free range cows. Those are the ones out there enjoying things. Those are the ones out there having a good time. I want my animals depressed. I want an animal that actually killed itself. That's the only kind of animal that I want to eat. One of it that took its own life. Give me the suicidal chicken. Free range chicken. Bunch of sickos out there, man. Putting your pineapples. Jane Caulfield's out there sprinkling pineapples on happy free range chickens that wanted like 5 to 10 more years. Uh, I don't like fruit generally. That's wild right there. I love fruit. Green tea or water in 2025, Grandmaster, green tea all day. I just didn't have time to make it. And I'm so hot. I'm so hot. My AC's still broken. My AC's still broken. So I'm chugging water to try to keep my temperature down. It's disgusting. It has no flavor. Mike Lang says, I'm white and will not wear flip flops with or without socks. Respect. Respect. Point for the white dudes. Um, You're gonna flip your lid when you go to the bathroom in Japan. What the heck does that mean? They got fishies in there or what? When I was a waitress, I hated people who didn't finish their drink. It does seem like I have this thing, like when we're ready to leave, when we're done with our meal and we go, I'll tell them, hold on, and I chug my whole drink. I can't leave any food on the plate, and I can't leave any liquid in the cup. I have to finish everything, so I'm always right there, just chugging the whole thing. I'm like, hold up, hold on. They're like, we gotta go, and I'm like, hold up. I gotta finish the whole thing. Sometimes I'll even drink other people's stuff. I don't like to be wasteful, and also I just really like soda. I want to taste the depression, says Jordan. um, Dang, is that true? Huckleberry Magic Hound says my cattle are free range, but one committed suicide this winter. Ooh, see, my taste buds are watering right now. All due respect. All due respect. I don't know if you love them dearly and they have names and stuff like that. So my condolences. But ooh, I'm tasting paprika. Ooh. Um. Uh, Ron Mom says, I miss when you used to be on We Out Here MMA Grandmaster. It was a fun time. It was a fun time. Those dudes were a lot of fun. But that era's over, unfortunately. But they're doing it, some of them, they're doing a new podcast with like two of the guys, but then sometimes the other guy still makes an appearance, I think. I see shorts pop up. Oh, it has more than that. JS, it has more. I'm sweating. Hey, Zach of all trades! All of a sudden, this dude was out here big timing us. He's out here making like rotisserie chickens and ribeyes and stuff like that. This social media sensation finally has time for the little people. Dang. For those of you who don't know, I'm not even gonna say that because you have to know. You all know already. Once you go Zach, you never go back. Lorne and Load. Lorne and Load. Brr, 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 brr. As a man who works with food almost 7 days a week, I am loving this conversation. Thank you, Lord and Load. I love it when people can relate like that. I used to work, man, I worked at Pizza Hut, and then I worked at Jack in the Box, and then I worked at like a pretty fancy restaurant. And man, it's wild how some customers could be. It's wild how nasty and careless some people could be. Did they ever do that thing to you where they like flip the cup upside down with like water in it or liquid, and they had the tip at the bottom and you have to like pull the bill out? People are animals, man. People are weirdos. Hey, you know what? Marilena told me something the other day, and I could probably just Google this, but I want to ask somebody who's in the industry. And you don't have to put more money down or nothing like that, but I'll keep an eye out for you. Something that I always like to do when I eat at a restaurant is I'll stack the plates. Oh, you're probably already cringing, huh? I feel bad. I always stack the plates because I feel like I'm doing them a favor. So I'll get like all my like napkins or whatever trash. I'll put it on the plate. I'll stack the plates. I'll get stuff off the table onto the plate. Like when I leave my table, it looks like no one ever ate there. I sweep everything off the table, straw wrappers, everything, put it on the plate, whatever debris, I put it on the plate, stack it. It's all nice and neat. But she said that she saw something that says don't do that the waiters and the servers hate that because there's a certain way that they grab it and pick it up. And when you stack them, it throws them off or something. And I want to ask someone that's in the business, is that a no-no or a yes, yes? Thank you very much, Lauren and Lowe. So there's supposedly someone coming over on Thursday to fix the AC, but somebody came over on Thursday. I can't remember what day, and they couldn't fix it. So now hopefully this one could fix it. um, Jairo throwing down money today. Thank you. Do you eat tacos de cabeza or lengua? I don't look. I'm gonna be honest. I've talked about this before. I don't really like tacos. I don't really like Mexican food. If you tell me anywhere in the world, GM, let's go eat some food. Where do you want to go? I'm gonna say let's find a Chinese place. I like Chinese food. After that, I want pizza. I want cheeseburgers, chicken sandwiches. I don't like Mexican food. Probably the most. If I'm gonna eat Mexican food, probably the thing I'm gonna go first is maybe like quesadillas, chimichangas. Those are probably my couple favorite things right there. But I'm just not really that much into it. But definitely not. They're both kind of nasty to me. Even though I like some nasty stuff. Like I like if I'm gonna eat tacos and I could choose whatever I want, it's probably gonna be buche or tripas. But from cabeza and lengua, maybe lengua. I think it's more chewy and tender, right? I like stuff like that, like buche. But neither of these are my favorite, I have to be honest. That one didn't have a name. I'm not attached like that. You got to draw the line, and no steak is steak. All right, cool. So that being said, is the body still laying around? Is it still warm? Can you ship it to me? We'll talk later. Um, uh, Port Film Co-op. Shout out to Big MMA, BXG MMA. He's Hispanic, bro. I'm gonna look him up. Hey, how do you know all these people? You're exposing me to new people lately. Are you in disguise? Or are you just coming on here to expose your network of YouTubers? I'm just playing. But are you for real? Buckle up, Teddy. You do that too. Oh, I hate that. So, Jake, so you hate it. So it's bad. I'm trying to help. Tell me why it's bad. This is causing me pain. Jane Caulfield saying your waitress hates you when you do this. Why? I've done it for years. I thought I was helping the ecosystem. Don't tell me this. Oh no. Your waitress hates you when you do this. But Buckle Up Teddy says we like that. No, it helped me out when I used to work as a server, made it quicker. Okay, I'm getting conflicting reports. I do the same thing. I was a dishwasher. Guy forgot the name. Oh, I did it too. I do it too. They always thank me. But what if this happens, Zach? What if they're like, "Oh, thank you," and then they turn around, they're like Joe Pesci and Home Alone. What if they secretly hate us? Um, Tur Ferguson says, "Can you shout out my training partner?" I read it like 5 times and I was like, I'm trying to find it. And then I couldn't find it. So then I was like, all right, I'm going to read the whole thing. And then right when I was going to say, I was like, wait a minute. That was good. I ain't no Bisping. I ain't no Michael Bisping. I suppose it would differ from person to person and place to place. If they clear with a bus tub, they might appreciate the stack. If they clear with trays, the stack might throw them off. Okay. So I got to do my due diligence. From now on, as soon as I order, I'm looking at the menu and I'm like, by the way, do you clear with a bus tub or with trays? And they're going to be like, how does he know? How does he know what we do? That's cool. See, now I know. What's your thoughts? Zero says, what's your thoughts on a 165 weight class, win or loss? I'm against weight classes. I take Joe Rogan's stance and I go all the way to the other end of the spectrum. I say no weight classes. I say eliminate all of them. I think people are soft when they're like, oh, but this guy would kill this guy because he's a different weight. Okay, tell me this, fool. If the next time when you're at Bed Bath & Beyond and you're in the parking lot and some dude's trying to come at you sideways, are you going to stop him and be like, wait, hold up, bro. How much do you weigh? No, it's not about that. If fools need to get down, that's all there is to it. And the winner's going to come out, and that's all there is to it. It's not about weight. It's not about height. It's not about reach and all that kind of stuff. That's soft. They didn't do it in the old UFC days. And guess what? It was way better. AGM Billy Goff came to my church yesterday. He's an up and comer, 1-1 in the UFC. Oh snap! Oh snap! Did you lay hands on him? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's a pun. It's a pun. That's crazy. Did you go up? Did you go up to him? Hey, I think I'm getting short of breath. Shortness of breath. Actually, it's too hot in here. I'm getting too excited. My breaths are getting shallow. I think I might die on stream right now. Wouldn't that be crazy for views? I will be like a post. I'll be like Van Gogh. I'll be post. What's it called when you actually get famous after you die from heat stroke? Posthumous. I'll be a posthumous hit. How many patties could Paddy eat? How many patties could a Paddy eat if a Paddy could eat meat? I don't know. Yeah, I watched Home Alone too many times in my life. I love Home Alone. Hey, thank you, Turd Ferguson. Port Film Co-op. Check out BXG MMA's latest vid on Anthony Smith. I'll scope it out. Thank you for lacing me up. Why are they giving O'Malley the rematch? I'm a fan of his and still don't understand. It has to. I mean, it's all about like I was talking about the other day. Dana White admires and respects Vince McMahon, and he knows it's all about being able to control your assets. It's all about being able to control the people, the outcomes, build stars. Now, to a lot of us here, Marab is all that we could ever need. He's entertaining. He's humorous. He's quirky. But for whatever reason, on that mainstream level, that mainstream appeal, you want all the like 13-year-old boys or whatever. I don't know what it is. But they don't have Conor McGregor anymore. They don't have Israel Adesanya anymore. They don't have the scary Francis Ngannou anymore. They don't have, I mean, a lot of the things and people that they used to rely on, these WWE type figures because of their personas and stuff. Kobe Covington, who's just lose. They need somebody to entertain. They need somebody to roll narratives out that aren't just about someone's injured, someone's cutting weight, somebody's lost a fight, someone's training for a fight. Look at this fight camp. They know what made the UFC what it is today. And they need to position somebody to keep that going. That's all. That's the purpose that Sean O'Malley serves. And whether we like it or not, that's why a whole bunch of us watch. That's why Conor McGregor made the boom in the UFC that he did. A lot of people only started watching because of that. And a lot of them stuck around. And if that's the kind of thing that brought him in, that's the kind of thing that's going to make him stay or make him come back if and when they wandered off, because Conor McGregor wandered off. And there's other little things here and there that could keep you locked in that aren't like Conor McGregor, that aren't like Sean O'Malley, like Khabib Nurmagomedov. Maybe you come in because Conor McGregor and he's crazy and flashy and all the entertainment and silly and all that, but then you stay because you see a Terminator like Khabib and you're like, I can't take my eyes off this fool. He's a machine. But then he's gone. It's like, what is there left? Jairo Ruiz. I think I'm employed by Jairo at this point. Jairo Ruiz, did you see Khamzat post a photo of Cow being choked out by him? Do you think DDP is ducking? I don't think he's injured. I don't even know who Cow is. Chow? How do you say that? I don't know who that is. I don't think he's ducking. DDP doesn't seem to be the kind of guy that has the wherewithal to even be he's the kind of guy that he's gonna go choke you out or he's gonna be choked out, and that's all there is to it. He seems old school like that. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy that plays games like, oh, I can't leave my country because this and my passport that and this dictator's that. And he seems like the kind of guy that's gonna do what needs to be done. And that I respect about him. And for that reason, I'm in. Exactly, Daniel. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah, they don't have a Chael Sonnen right now. They don't have a Charles Sonnen right now. Thank you. Let me see. Every time I'm at the airport, I play that music in my head. Run, run, Rudolph. You should just be sitting there in silence one day on the airplane and just go, Kevin! People think you just freaked out. You'll be on TikTok with the quickness. On their way to Phoenix this afternoon, there was a report of a gentleman named F-Bomb who, for no apparent reason, shouted, Kevin! And then started laughing hysterically. The plane was deboarded. Yeah, for real, buckle up, Teddy. Some people are just too solid. They don't even care about the social media or the internet or the papas or whatever. They're just dudes who just want to kill, and that's it. And they're happy. And the UFC needs people that want the attention, that want the limelight, that want for people to adore them. Yeah, power. I mean, as much as we might hate to admit it, Power Slap right now has some things that the UFC no longer does that the original UFC did. The barbaric nature that we hate to admit that we love. The rawness. The UFC just got too civilized. It got too soft. It got too regulated. It's my mister because it's so hot and my air conditioner doesn't work. This is my central AC. Oh, is that what you were talking about? Those tacos, the Pope tacos? They have pineapple in them? Nobody made the connection for me. I didn't realize that. Those Pope tacos have pineapple in them. Somebody could have told me that an hour ago. I wonder how much weight Paddy has gained since you started the stream. um, I Zach of all trades. Zach of all trades. I've been wondering where you've been. I streamed on Saturday. I missed Sunday. I streamed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I missed Sunday. Stream Monday. I streamed 8 days. I streamed 8 out of the last 10 days, and I've been wondering every single day, where is Zach of all trades? Is he watching the MMA Guru right now? Is he barbecuing a turkey right now? Does he even watch MMA anymore? Maybe he's watching a pickleball tournament on ESPN 19. I thought you were checked out. I thought you unsubscribed. I thought you disavowed the Mexican martial arts. And here you are now, throwing down fat stacks on my stream with all that sponsorship money you got now because you're a top social media influencer. Coming in like you never left, showing off that ranch. Seriously, good to see you, brother. Zach of all trades. If there has ever been a pillar, if there's ever been a pillar of this MMA community, I remember back in the day. Our first Patreon back and forth, our first messages. And here we are now. Zach of all trades. We've been through a lot. We've been through about as much as you could be through with someone that you've never met in your life, from basically the other side of the country. And I appreciate you very much. I appreciate you very much. I hope you're doing great, Zach of all trades. I hope the family's doing well. I hope you're thriving. You gotta be. You gotta be throwing down like this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I got some shades. I got some shades this summer. Was it this summer? No, it wasn't this summer. The last summer, I can't remember. I went to Disneyland and I bought some very expensive shades that I couldn't afford. For the meme, because I don't wear shades. And I just thought they were hilarious. And I was very mad at Marilena that day, and I was kind of rebelling. So I spent a stupid amount of money on these shades. And I wanted her to know how much I spent on them. So I kept the receipt in my backpack. I don't wear shades. It could be 115-degree weather in Fresno County. For those of you that don't know, it gets to 115 in Fresno County, even in December. It's hot over here. And I still don't wear shades. It's for the meme. And I have not been able to live it down. So your donation just helped me make a dent into these shades. Thank you very much, Zach Hughes. I will still never wear them. This is the longest amount of time I've ever worn these shades. And I thank you for giving me that opportunity to tell you the story of my shades. Thank you very much, Zach. Um, my goodness, the hero, the legend, the fisherman. Um, dropping big buckets. Poor film co-op. Was that the term wetback has never offended me personally. Um, I think words are silly. There's some words that I would never say because it's just like I don't need that heat. But I've never been offended by words because they're just words, and because I never had the wetback in that sense. I never experienced that, so I can't speak on that. I'm not going to be. I don't want. I don't want to do wetback stolen valor. So I'm not even gonna pretend. But this is wet face spray. My back's a little bit sweaty, but it has nothing to do with this. Um, See, that's what I wanted to do. Let me shout this out right here. I want to put this on the screen right here. Um, I want to put this on this screen. This right here is why I started streaming again. I want that to be very clear. This is why I started doing it. Hey, let's go, man. From EB11, from EB110SS. Let's go. These streams have made work better. Working with cars. It's stressful. This is why I started doing this, because I just quit a very stressful job. Ironically, working with cars. And I know how important it is to have this place where you could just tune out and just laugh, just pass the time, listen to some like-minded people, whether it's on your commute, whether it's on your lunch, whether it's while you're in the middle of doing your thing. Maybe you're in a kind of position and scenario where you could just have the earbuds in and you don't have to interact with people every 5 seconds, so you could just listen to something. I know how important that is. Sometimes when I was out there on the lot trying to wait for someone to come by and buy $130,000 vehicle, I'll just have the earbuds in and I'm just listening to something, to some podcast, to some comedy, to some whatever, and made me happy, allowed me to get through it. And I thought, if I have even 5 people out there that I could do that for, how dare I not do it? So thank you very much, EB110SS. Thank you. You and the kind of people like you out there is why I did this, why I wanted to come back on here. Bro, I was wearing my Mexican martial arts shirt today. 100% truth. Watch my Instagram story. You know what? How could I not? How could I not? How could I not? Let me see here. Um, Let me see here. So this was from Zach. I think you burned your steak, bro. Easter brisket. It's like all black. I- Is brisket? I've never had brisket in my life. Is this supposed to be black? He knows what he's doing. I'm not gonna trip. Nobody, church staff, the Monday after Easter.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Today was my first day on admin leave. I accepted what's called the Deferred Resignation Program. So I am basically no longer a federal employee. sad, happy, excited, relieved. Got a few opportunities brewing. Hopefully I get offered a job here real soon, or I figure out exactly what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about starting a business, probably something part-time, and then maybe eventually full-time in the future. But just Easter yesterday, just sitting out here by the fire.
Sorry, I'm watching this video of Zach Hughes.
My little barbecue area, just reflecting on God's goodness to me and you guys' goodness.
Zach quit his job too, like me. We quit our job on the same week. Oh, snap. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Okay, first of all, me and Zach quit our jobs the same week. Thank you for wearing the merch. And then I saw that photo. 3 years. I remember praying for you, homie. I remember praying for you on the daily, and then just to see that photo of you and your family, bro. Oh my goodness. Why do white people say street tacos? I don't know. It's racist though. They just add the word street to it for no reason. 3 years old. Bro. Thank you, Zero. Uh-oh. My mouse is acting up. What's up, War 4? Job hunting, crazy times. Hey Zach, you got to get into solar. I got to teach you. You got to get into solar, man. We got to get people out of the enemy hands. The electric companies are robbing people blind, man. I thought if I'm going to be talking with people about, buying stuff, might as well be something that I feel good about and will actually help them. Not add a $1,200 payment to their life, but lower their payment. You could do it. You could do it from home. You could do it in your chonies. Jairo Ruiz. Jairo, where are you getting this money from? Dog, you took a long hiatus, and in my opinion, you were killing it. You have the energy that the MMA community needs. You're super special in this community. You're like the Avatar. You disappeared when we needed you. I'm sorry, bro. Look, first of all, thank you very much. Thank you. It was a long time, and it felt like longer. It felt like dog years. Or is that the opposite? I don't know. It felt like a long time. It felt like longer than it's been to me. And I thank you for your kind words. Thank you very much. I saw a couple comments the other day on different things. I've been streaming. I uploaded a video. I see people here and there say stuff like, why don't you just be smart, fool? Just upload the things that the people that you built the channel on. Upload the things that the people came here for. Do the breakdowns and stuff. Like, why don't you get it? And people don't seem to understand how much work goes into those. How many hours goes into making that kind of video that people like. And I'm not a bachelor. I have people and things to tend to. So I mean, just like today, for example, I was 100% sure I was going to shoot a video today, one of the ones that I'm going to edit and all that, do like a breakdown. And I was annoyed and frustrated and disappointed because it didn't work out. And now I'm hoping to do it tomorrow morning. I'm going to have to get up early and try it tomorrow morning. And I don't know if that's going to work out. And even when I finish that, I still have to do all the editing and downloading and blah, 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 blah. So long story short, when people are like, I don't get it, fool, what are you doing? Why don't you just make those videos? It's like, are you stupid? I'm not saying you because you're not even asking me this, but to other people, I'm like, I mean, try to make a video like that and see how long it takes you. Like, especially time after time after time and trying to make it, better than the last one. And I'm trying and I want to, but I'm not a 17-year-old that could just hide in my room and do that all day, every day. I have stuff that I have to do. If I was like working for the UFC or something like that, and I had a fat salary and I could just do that all day, every day, it would be different. But that's not the case for me right now. So for anybody that's like, what are you doing? What's your problem? Don't you understand that's what people want? I'm just like, don't you understand? I don't have 200 hours in the day. And believe me, I'm way more frustrated than you and more sad than any of you that are like, why don't you make these videos? I want it more than you do. Trust me. And again, I'm not saying this to you, Idol. I'm saying it to other people because it made me think of comments that I've been seeing. But as far as being here and just chopping it up with you guys and doing what I'm able to do right now on my quantity over quality, absolutely, Idol. Thank you for the support. Thank you for hanging in there and being here when I came back. Thank you. 2 or 3 years ago, I would have you playing while I ran a pizza shop and you kept me company. Now you keep me company on the road wherever I go. Man, thank you for sharing that. Thank you. Thank you. That's so cool. That's so trippy, man. It's such an honor for people to give me the time of day like that. It's an honor. Thank you, Jane Caulfield, if that is your real name. How does that work if you sell a car for like 100K? What do you get? What does the dealership sort of do something for you? It's terrible. Dealerships have this thing that protects them pretty much against you making too much money, so they get a bunch of money. They basically come up with this pay plan, and the pay plan changes all the time. A new GM comes in and they change the pay plan, and they decide right there pretty much how the salespeople are going to get paid. And you pretty much are kept in the dark as much as possible because they don't want you eating from that tree. They don't want you to gain too much knowledge. They just want people. They just want soldiers. They want soldiers at the bottom to just do all the legwork, and then they're gonna give you your scraps. They're gonna give you what they give you. You could sell 100. Oh, you know what, let me do better. You could sell let me do even better than that. We had a $329,000 Maybach, a Mercedes Maybach, $329,000. You may not believe this, but you could sell a car like that, $329,000, and only make $300 as a salesperson. 100%. You could sell a $329,000 car and only make $300. That's how bad it is. On the other hand, with the car like that, they cap you out. You could make $4,000. You can make $4,000, which that's not even a lot on a $329,000 car. $329,000, the salesperson builds rapport, meets up with them, answers all their questions, goes on the test drive, goes through every nook and cranny of the car, shows them the features, works out the numbers, goes back and forth, fights between them and the manager, gets a blah, 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 blah. $4,000 on a $329,000 car. The pay plan when I left, you cap out your biggest commission you can get on an individual car, $2,500. So you could sell a $329,000 Maybach and make $2,500. And that's max commission. Minimum $300. That's how bad it is. Jairo says I sell 100K, I get about 20K. Maybe if you work at a used car dealership. If you work like at a new car dealership, if you work at a Nissan, a Toyota, a Lexus, Mercedes, whatever, it's harder. If you work at like a used car dealership, you can make stupid money. Dude, I got hired at Priority Solar. No way! Are you, what? Are you serious? We both quit our jobs in the last week and we're both doing solar. Are you serious? Hey, make it a full-time gig. Why go side? Oh my gosh. Hey, Vargine Talker, are you in California? Anybody in California, if you need some help with solar, if you want to get out of the clutches, out of the evil clutches of your electric, you're paying more for them to deliver the electricity, to distribute it from out of state than for your actual usage. You're paying more. It's like when you do DoorDash and you end up paying more for the dude to bring it over than for the food itself. That's what you guys are doing right now if you're in California. And they're charging you for the wildfires and stuff like that. Look at the breakdown on your bill. They're charging you for a fire that you didn't burn. And they're charging you to deliver your electricity to you, which is it's most of the time it's even more than your actual usage. It's insane. You need to get solar. And I know that you have a grandma and a cousin and your girlfriend's neighbor's boyfriend or whatever had solar in the past and it didn't work and they still had a true up bill. Well, they have mandates now. It's getting more regulated now. They were getting away with a lot of scammy practices back in the day because it was way early on and things were falling through the cracks. Nobody was watching them. I could help you with that. Let me know if you're in Califas. If you're anywhere in California, we could come help you out. And if you know somebody that needs solar and they do it, I'll give you $500. Hit me up. Small bills too. It'll look like way more. Hey, look at that with the lingo and everything. He didn't even mention a lease. Power purchase agreement y todo. Look at that. Dang it. Dang. That's what's up. Jeez. Is Nina Drama still in the scene? Is she still doing stuff? I get it. It's a big jump. It could be scary, but bro, if you close a deal or if you just even as a setter, I don't know if you're a closer or a setter, but even as a setter, I don't want to say, but even as a setter, I don't know what the pay structure is with the one that you're in, but even if as a setter you take 50, bro. A0, I'll tell you this. I don't know how young you are or what kind of bills or debt or whatever you have. Just don't get yourself in that hole of thinking you need this and that and this and that and this. Bro, none of that is going to be worth more than spending time with your family. Keep it modest. Keep it modest, bro. Don't get a high stress, overtime hours, far away commute, kind of just get an easy, simple life kind of job and enjoy the time with your family, bro. Rob's neighbor says I'm almost at 1,000 subs and it takes me about 30 hours to make a 10-minute video. I'm trying to get better each time. It's a grind. That's what I'm talking about. People don't understand. They think 10 minutes is 10 minutes, right? They don't understand. It's crazy. Respect. I hope you keep doing your thing and you keep learning every time a little bit more and enjoying it a little bit more. For those of you that want to see auto type stuff, go scope out Rob's Neighbor. If you're like, mechanically inclined, or if you're not, maybe that's why you need to subscribe. You need to go get those tips. Show some love to the community. $300 per kilowatt system. Okay. Self-generated. Hey, you could be your own sponsor with all the videos you're putting up. Absolutely. I don't even care anymore. I mean, that shows you right there. I'm just here for you. I'm here to have a good time. I'm leaving all the live streams up. I don't even care. I'm not worried about watch time and stuff like that. I'm just leaving them up. I was selling Mercedes. So I was selling Maybachs, G-Wagons, S-Class, GLS. It was a new Mercedes dealership. I mean, I was selling Porsches too, but they were pre-owned. But yeah, Mercedes. Oh yeah, Heido used. That's where it's at right there. For real, Jane, I was offended when I saw that. Oh no, respect, Shauna, respect. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, but Nina uses sexuality. Well, maybe I could start doing that. I could start using sexuality. Oh, it looks like I got a t-shirt on. Look at MMA Grandmaster goes full Nina. This is gonna I'm gonna go so viral. I just went viral. I can feel it. I just went viral right now. What are those types of customers like? Are they hard to deal with? Um it depends. You'll deal with some people that have like stupid money, like so much that they're the most pleasant, nicest people because like they're just so chilled out because they just it's a whole. So you'll get people that have a little bit of money and they're stuck up. They think they're better than you. You're an idiot. You're their servant. But you could tell those are people that have just like they tasted some money, people that have stupid wealthy money, like stupid, they're usually the kindest, most pleasant, amazing people because they have like so much that they're just like nothing could even phase them. They're just so happy and chilled out and mellow. But the hard part, as opposed to working like at a Nissan dealership or a used car lot or something like that, a lot of them are, and I know this doesn't sound great, but a lot of them are very intelligent. A lot of them are attorneys and business owners and have doctor practices and stuff like that. So they're very familiar with how to spend the money, what they're okay with spending, how they spent it in the past, what their CPA told them to do. So they scrutinize every single little thing. Where when you're like at Nissan, you just have like the get me dones where it's like, what could you put me in? Let's do it. Where do I sign? Jairo Ruiz. Brr, 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 brr. My abuela has the same stance for the never disrespect poster. Homie, you're giving me PSD. Hey, that's where I got it from. It's passed down from the abuelas. It's passed down. I don't even know what happened with Elon. I think they're gonna try to make him the new pope. They're trying to bring in the new world order. So look, I have to talk about Paddy Pimblett because he was in the title. I already talked about it earlier, so I'm just gonna say this: Paddy ate him. Paddy's depressed. He's a depressed individual. He's always talking about his friends and depression and how depression is bad, and you should be there for people and look out for them and make sure that they're mentally healthy and so on and so on. Paddy is a depressed individual. I don't like him, but some of you do. So I don't know. You could pray for him. You could send him a message. You could send him comments. You could send him fan mail. You could challenge him to a fight because he likes to fight online trolls. Whatever it may be, he's clearly depressed. He gained 42 pounds in a week. I know depression when I see it. I eat when I'm depressed. And you can justify it. You could justify it because it's socially acceptable. If he was drinking 10 bottles of vodka or something like that after the fight, if he was swallowing a bunch of pills or something like that, if he was partying like Conor McGregor, people would be talking about it and looking at it much differently. But it's food. It's funny. It's silly. Haha, what a pig. Oh, that's hilarious. Look at his belly. He just ate 5 pizzas. Oh, look at, he just drank 8 gallons of Hawaiian punch. It's so hilarious. And then he's dead. Dude has an eating disorder. Weight cutting would mess me up, but he needs to figure his weight out and eat healthy sometimes. Yes. Paddy Pimblett, for those of you that don't Google the MMA news every single day, he gained, this is a headline. This is a headline. This is what we're dealing with. 42 pounds in a week. Darn you, depression. Bro, I feel bad for all the 42 pounds. Sorry, guys. Trying to be, yeah. I've been 190 for 30 years. Eat whatever and do whatever. How can anyone gain that much? Depression. I'm telling you, it's next. I'm not trying to make things dark. But I can relate. And for me, it's food as well. You guys have been with me for I don't know how many years. I've been doing this for about a decade now. And you've seen me on here like this, right? And then you've seen me look better. And then you see me like that again and then better. And I go back and forth and back and forth. Some might call it seasonal. It's definitely the socially acceptable drug. It's a coping mechanism. Dude is, I'm telling you, he's always talking about depression and suicide and having someone to talk to and all this and that. Homeboy's projecting. That's what's up. Yup. Well, now I'm jealous of you, Rob's neighbor. Well, I'm sad though. I don't want you to be depressed. But I'm also jealous of you because I get depressed and I eat and I do gain weight. But I hope that passes for you. Whatever it is that you're looking for right now, whatever it is that's gonna fill that gap, I hope you find it. I hope that you hang in there. I was in a real dark, stupid, ugly place just within the last week or so. And then I decided I had to do A, B, and C. And I'm on the right track now. And it's not that easy because I was there for years. So I'm not saying it like, oh yeah, do like me. I'm just saying, please don't stay there. Exactly. War 4, you don't want to seek the wrong thing. You don't want to seek the wrong thing for years and years, and then you turn around and it's too late, and you're like, why did I do all this? Why did I do the stupid rat race? It was stupid. It was a waste of time. You don't want to have that regret. What's up, Joel? I take meds for my depression because the food was not helping. Paddy may want to talk to someone and put the burger down. Or they could shove some meds in his burger. I hope you're feeling good right now, Jane Caulfield. I hope what you're doing is working. It seems like it is. You always seem very pleasant. Rob's neighbor, I understand. You said some stuff earlier about age and whatnot, and I'm right there with you. I know exactly. I'm very familiar with that era. Hang in there, bro. I try to remember where was my brain at when I was this and that age, and I try to give my little one some grace, because right now, being here and now, my expectations are that of an adult. So sometimes I'll have expectations for them because of where my mind is at right now, and I'll have to go goose fraba, and I'll have to stop and think, what kind of mind did I have when I was that age? Okay, I'm gonna give them a little bit of grace. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna be patient. Hang in there, bro. It's time for me to dip out of here before Marilena starts tripping. Thank you very much for being here. This one, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm sure you could tell. I think it was the last stream I did. I was a little bit off. I felt a little bit funky. I felt a little bit discouraged. But I had a lot of fun today. This was maybe the funnest one since I've been back. I had a lot of fun today. Thank you for being here. I hope you continue to be here. Oh, that's what's up, Adam. Thank you. If you haven't, I'd appreciate it very much if you would comment and all that kind of stuff, because when I do start uploading edited videos, the algorithm's gonna love me more and it's gonna show my videos to more people. So thank you very much. Jairo Ruiz. Jairo Ruiz just gifted 5 Mexican martial arts memberships to Cue Ball, Battle Cat, Kane Cash, Beto, and Caimon. Thank you, Jairo. Throwing down fat stacks today. Lauren and Load, I hope I get to catch you more. Take care, GM. I hope you catch me as well. Thank you so much. And thank you for giving me that information so I know how to converse with my waiter from now on. Thank you very much. Lord and Low, thank you. Thank you for the memberships. My goal is to be back in tomorrow evening sometime. Not too late. You guys stay safe out there. Take it easy. Stay happy. Stay peaceful. Thank you for watching Mexican Martial Arts. Appreciate it. Good looking out. Late.